Hello, hey, welcome to Tyler with a K. You know, I was going to wear another shirt, like I was going to change it to another shirt, but I think this fits because today, not tomorrow, I will be starting Dear Evan Hansen, the book, and also watching the movie. I've heard really bad things about the movie, and that's why I want to watch it. That's the only reason I want to watch it. I've actually read this book before, a lot of years back though, so I can barely remember it. I know it's not exactly like the musical, which I listened to the songs of, but not like the actual musical. I found out the other day that it's off of Broadway, which is so shocking to me because I know it was so popular at the time. But anyway, yes, I'll be reading it. It's only 8 hours on audiobook, so I'm hoping I can just finish it today. And then as for the movie, not today, maybe tomorrow I'll watch it. So, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Dear Evan Hansen, today's going to be a great day, and here's why. Because I have read 25% of this book with Dear Evan Hansen. I'll probably finish at least 50% tonight, but yeah, this is the shirt that just reminded me of it, so I had to try it on at my local TJ Maxx. I was going to buy it for the video, but I might as well just make a video real quick and then return it, so yeah. Alright, I got the movie, so as soon as I'm done with the book, I will start it. Yay. Hi, I got a haircut. Moving right on. I have read this book before, Dear Evan Hansen, so I don't really have that many notes, but I just finished part one, so I thought I'd just tell you the few notes that I do have. First, I think the best part of this book is the mental health representation, because everything else is kind of problematic. What else do I have to say? They have kind of an ensemble cast. They have a few people reading characters. I know the main character, Evan, is by Ben Levi Ross, and the person that plays Connor, you may know him from Challengers. He's Mike Faced. He played someone in Challengers, one of the three main characters that isn't Zendaya. So yeah, that's cool. Speaking of the usage of audio in this audio book, I'm listening to the audiobook. I don't know if I mentioned that already. They just randomly played Zoe playing the song Requiem on her guitar, and like she was singing with the guitar. It sounded really weird because we were in Connor's voice, and then it switched to a woman just singing it. As you probably know, it is a musical. It was a musical and then a book and then a movie. I'm pretty sure that order. And I keep seeing lyrics from the musical inside dialogue in this book, and it's kind of funny because I keep just hearing it as a musical, like "Thank you, Evan Hansen," like how it's said in the musical. So I'll definitely probably listen to the musical before watching the movie because I just want to listen to it. But yeah, I am done with part one, and at the end of part one and act one is the song, I think, "You Are Not Alone." So yeah, the next song is "To Break in a Glove." I don't know if that scene's gonna be right after the scene, but we'll see. Okay, just wanted to say hi. I'll be back after I finish the book, and also I have not been keeping pace, at least the pace that I wanted to, because I wanted to finish this in like 2 days. I think this is my third day reading it, or fourth day. I'll definitely finish it today though, so yeah, and I'll watch the movie today as well, probably. So yeah. Okay. Speaking more personally, I actually am part of the summer reading challenge at my local library, and that actually finishes tomorrow, so I need to read as much as I can before that as well. So yeah, that's another intention, to finish the book today. Okay. Hi. All right, I finished the book. I finished it yesterday, but I'm filming today. It was good. I don't know. I've read it before, and I listened to the music before, as you know, so like when you experience a story so many times, it gets boring a little bit. But yeah, honestly, I feel like the epilogue could have been shorter because an epilogue is supposed to be short. I have that expectation of it to be short, but it was only like 30 pages or something. I feel like we could have just used a specific scene from the epilogue instead of making it so long. I don't really care about a lot of the characters, honestly. I did not need to know what they were doing. Jared's annoying. That's my least favorite character. Favorite character, I don't know. I don't know. I listened to the musical yesterday, and it was good. I added a few songs to my like songs on Spotify, which means they're great. Those were I believe Requiem, If I Could Tell Her, and You Will Be Found. You Will Be Found has such a good message and lyrics. It's a really cool song. So yeah, I'd also love to like learn how to sing Waving Through a Window, but I mean I do know how to sing it, but like with the ukulele or whatever. But yeah, that's it. Now I'll be watching the movie. I'll probably watch it later tonight. I'm semi excited. I don't know. I'm excited to see how bad it is. So I'll be back after I watch it. Sorry there's piano in the background. My dad's just playing, but he's a good pianist, so actually I'm not sorry. Hi. Alright, so I watched the movie. I'm wearing this lace, so I have some splash of blue in this clip, the final clip of this video, but I wrote some notes, and then at the very end I'll tell you if I liked the book or the movie better. Alright, at the very beginning was a school assembly, which I don't think was actually in the book, and the band, including Zoe, is playing Good For You. That's not a replacement of not having the song. I'm not sure they would have done the song justice, honestly, but I would have loved to hear it, because that's another song that I like. I forgot to mention, that is another song that I added to my liked songs on Spotify when I was listening to the Dear Evan Hansen album recently, so yeah. Good For You, You'll Be Found, If I Could Tell Her, and Requiem. In this one, the way that the actor Colton Ryan portrayed Connor just made me feel bad for him more than like angry at him. He was just, we didn't have that much time with him regardless, especially since we didn't have like his perspective like we had in the book. We didn't get like his backstory. But yeah, like I just felt bad for the guy. And he didn't even seem like a mean person, really, like at all. So I don't know. I'm interested in his acting. I know that he was in a musical and he got nominated for a Tony Award a few years back. And I know he's in a TV show called The Girl from Plainville, which I kind of want to watch. So I feel a little badder, if that's a word, for Evan. Just the way that Ben Platt, even though he looks so old, played Evan. He seems so anxious. He seems so anxious. Sometimes it's a little over the top, if you will, in my opinion, but like I do feel bad for the guy. I think my least favorite scene, I would say, is the scene where Evan sings, or Ben sings, For Forever, because the way that they switch emotion just so quick, like as soon as he mentioned the apple orchard, they go from like doubting, as in like Zoe and the father, go from doubting to like hopeful and happy. It's like so quick, and it's not realistic, I feel like. Honestly, Amy Adams, I really like her acting usually, but in this one I feel like she just didn't really have many layers to the character. She was just like a sad, grieving mom, and that's all I could describe her as. I guess I can go through the different people real quick, in the way that I thought they portrayed their characters. Ben Platt, Evan, it was fine. I don't know. He's too old. Caitlin Dever, who's an also actress that I want to watch more movies and TV shows of. She was fine as Zoe. I don't know. I don't think she was like as cool. I can't really describe more. I don't know what the name of the person that plays Larry Murphy is, but he was fine. I don't know. They X'd out Break in a Glove, and I feel like that gives a lot of insight into his character. Julianne Moore played Evan's mom. She was fine. I am actually kind of considering adding So Big So Small to my like songs, and I do really like that, at least the lyrics. I have another playlist that's like my favorite lyrics ever, so I could add that song to it instead of the favorite, adding So Big So Small to the favorite song. But yeah, she was okay. I don't know. Who am I missing? Jared, Nick Dodani. He was fine. I feel like he was also like nicer and like less rude and annoying than Jared in the book. And then honestly, I liked Alana, Amanda Stenberg, the best. In the book, she doesn't have that many layers to her, but they gave her more of a story. She actually sang a new song. I don't really remember that song, but I know that Amanda wrote it for the movie. It's called The Anonymous Ones, but I appreciated that. I got to know her a bit more. I think my favorite scene was Sincerely Me, just because it was just funny more than anything. Connor was just walking through the halls, smiling at the camera. It's just like the fantastical element of it all. It was fun. another song moment that I wrote about, Requiem. We do hear from every single person in the Murphy family, I guess besides Connor, because he's dead. But like there's this, it's a really dramatic sequence when Zoe like lets go of the wheel and she's going so fast and then she just stops at a stop sign. Like, I don't know if she was contemplating like committing suicide too. I feel like that was really dramatic for no reason, potentially no reason. So, and then the last note that I had was the climax wasn't dramatic enough when Alana, without Evan's permission, posted Connor's suicide note, alleged suicide note, and Evan went to the Murphy house and they're all like yelling at each other. Yeah. So yeah, it was okay. I don't think it's the worst movie that I've ever watched, by far. None of the performances were horrible. I think my least favorite was probably Amy, unfortunately. A lot of them just like faded into the background, like none like remarkable. I don't think none were remarkable, honestly. Oh, the singing. I don't think any of them are like trained singers besides Ben. So yeah, I think he's definitely the standout. He just has a great voice, like his voice. So that was my favorite part of the movie, listening to him sing and singing along and killing my voice. Maybe I should put into this mix the musical. Do I like the book, the musical, or the movie best? I guess probably the musical as in the soundtrack because I'm more likely to listen to the musical again than I am to read the book or watch the movies. Did I like the book? Not really. It wasn't horrible. Yeah, I think musical, then book, then movie. But none are like trash. And I guess we'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And always remember that tomorrow can be the best day of your life. I think that's a great mindset that I need to start having. Hope is a very powerful thing. So be sure to do it sometimes. I'm talking to myself as much as you right now. Okay, bye.